I'm what he's talking about. No. Let's go through it. It's your boy Karceno. This is another hood story. Let's get right into it. I ain't got too much time today to waste doing this. I got other things to do. And with that being said, let's move forward with something that you probably know a lot about, probably don't. And that's called scandalous women. And not saying that guys ain't, but this is another scenario of what happens when you're dealing with scandalous women and they don't care about it. It happens at every level. It doesn't have to be this guy is a gang member or they in the hood. Scandalous women happen to millionaires. Women will be in a great position. You could make millions of dollars, be with a multi-million-dollar man, and still be a scandalous woman. And it's just, I don't know if it's in a bloodline, it's in a level of thinking. If you're not willing to change the way you think to excel, to be with somebody that's on something, and you keep dwelling on nonsense, you'll either pull him to where you are, or he's gonna break away from you because you're not relating to where he's at. And let's get to the story. Now, my man's is out. So they said, okay, there's my man Shav. And Shav, I don't want to say his full name. Shav is sitting over there at, his name is Sharon. So they call him Shav. Sharon with a Sharon. Sharon. His mom's name is Sharon or Shanice. His mom is Shanice, and his father's name is Ronald. So they mixed the name and made Sharon. He's gonna kill me for this. Anyway, Shav. All right, so Shav is in. Shav is doing what he normally does. You know, he goes to work, taking care of his family, yada yada yada. Right? Same thing. Now, when he goes out, his girl thinks like he's cheating all the time because he likes to accessorize. He's one of those dudes who's going to make sure, his clothes are ironed, his hair is perfect. He was like that when you met him. Shav was in the books and doing everything else and, running his, he had a business too. He had a little side hustle he did that was like, selling these books, some type of books like you can order or whatever. He go to people's houses, do sales. He had his job. That's what he did, but aside from that, his girl was all cool. They got a kid together. Everything, they dress alike going to Six Flags. They all red and white shirts, smiling. He's the perfect guy to have with you. But yet and still, his girl is like, oh, girl, Shaw came by and he want to get up with me. So his girl is turning her attention away to the thoughts. She's listening to what these thoughts are talking about. She want to hear what they saying about him, her man, who don't even know them. They talking about him. Oh, my girl said, yeah, he came pulling up in that red car. And she was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, well, my girl ain't this, my girl ain't that. So you my girl, so I'm going to look out for you. She was, who is this be? And then she, oh, you busted. And they going back on social media talking to one another. Or however they communicated back then. Let's put it that way. So, blackplanet.com. But, here's the thing that went down is people don't understand. Shav is a good dude. Well, Shav come up from his family of four corner hustlers. And on the west side over there, right off Austin, he's plugged beyond belief. So this is not a guy that you really want to mess with. He's on his job and he don't really bother nobody, but leave that man alone. Now, we all remember a situation that went down with a couple of police officers that were crooked. One guy, he worked for different gangs. He was his own gang. He was trying to get a TV movie made about him. Chicagoland knows him as one name, Pac-Man. Now, anybody remembers Pac-Man? He was earthquaking the block back in the early 90s, during that time. So, everybody got their little pager wars going on at the time, three-way talking and doing all this chatting and going back and forth. So while his girl is dealing with these other chicks talking about they sleeping with their man, they calling each other on the phone, three-way yelling and messing with all that, and she taking it out on him when he come home. He like, look, I'm at work all day. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know these people. Then all of a sudden, one of the girls is like, my brother worked with him. They work at the same job, which was true. So she was like, yeah, so he came over to my house. No, he cool with your brother. They work together. You just stated that. So when he was chilling with him, that was it. But he was like, look, babe, I can't even come home and argue with this. I'm tired. I just want to come home, get something to eat, see my kid, go home. So, go to sleep or whatever. So she creates a big melee fight, throwing dishes. So what he did, she came at him with like a plate or something, and he was grabbing her wrists to keep her from hitting him, and then he pushed her on the couch. So she was, so now you just gonna be throwing me around the house? So when the neighbors called 911, not them, the neighbors called 911 for a domestic disturbance, they came in and took him down, boom, and all this stuff. And they came down there to file a report. And she said, no, I don't want to press no charges. There was no fight. We just having an argument. No charges were filed. Now, Pac-Man is all throughout that area, doing moves and doing this and that and seeing what's going on with, like, look, y'all got to give me something. I need to take somebody down. So, come to find out, his girl, who got his kid, is messing around with another guy who supposedly is a four-corner hustler, too. She messing around with him while he's at work. So while he making the money, doing all this, and she blaming him for this and that, she messing around on him with this other guy. So Pac-Man is on the street like, I need to take somebody down. They was like, take him down. He's the one beating on his wife every night. And, he's a wife beater? Yeah, he's a wife beater and he sells drugs. He was like, well, I'm going to need something to plant on him. So, Shaw got busted made the girl go down there and file a complaint. Domestic dispute at the very next argument they had. She called the cops this time and said, he's threatening my life. He's been beating on me. And all these lies. Pac-Man said he found drugs in the house. And that's it. He got to go down. It was a big mess for Shaw. He finna lose everything. He fighting this. So he gets sentenced in jail. Yeah, he's only going to do maybe less than a year, and then he'll be out. But he's pissed because he never touched her. He told his family, everybody. It was a big, gigantic mess. And to find out that she was with this guy, because he moved right in. Pac-Man mysteriously, like about 2-3 months later, the investigation, internal affairs is looking into him, called him up in a whole big scandal. Everybody attached to Pac-Man was taking down all these drugs. He was rolling over on everybody. So everybody was circling the wagons like, Pac-Man, man, he was extorting all the drug dealers. So he was like, all right, now that I'm gone, I'm turning in all the drug dealers I was working for. And they was like, bro, you ain't got no proof of nothing. Yo, you don't hold weight no more. And the cops didn't want us. They wanted you. So Pac-Man's gone down. Everything is all the pending cases that he had, like pending appeals and everything else, all of it was wiped out. They had to let those people go, including Shaw. So Shaw's case was absolved when they was like, he crooked cop, this did this and that. So now his case is resolved. He's out of jail. He's coming home. First thing he does is go to his wife's job. She worked at the beauty parlor. And dude be up there too, just hanging out or something with the kids. He goes right up to the beauty parlor. Case is over. She see Shaw walk in there, and dude is in there too, just hanging out, just chilling, doing nothing. He sees Shaw's face. Shaw got his brothers with him, the Four Corner Hustlers, his boys he grew up with. Shaw come up in there. He grabbed something. As soon as the dude saw him, he tried to run. He threw it, hit dude in the back with it. They grabbed him and took him in. See, what he walked in with, that's what scared the other guy who was a Four Corner Hustler. He saw about three people behind him they were universal elites. And the Four Corner Hustlers, they know what that means. You had a guy behind you, Shorty E, who got 4 UEs. He's there. You got 3 other dudes there, and they all universal elites, and they looking like you and way beyond violation. So whatever happened to him after that, I don't know. But that's the situation they got. Then for his baby mom, yeah, she was in trouble too. So she went to the police station, told them that she falsified everything, and they told her that she could be charged. But the case is null and void now with Pac-Man. They don't even want to bring nothing back because any arrest by him is all fraudulent anyway. So they were like, look, any pending case that guy got is done. So the case is over. There's no problems. He was bet. You get up out my house. I'm going to take care. I'm getting custody of my daughter. You out my house right now. Not finna be with you. You trifling. And you can't take care of my kid. You got drugs. You got gang members around my kid. She was like, you a gang member. And you ain't finna take my kid. Bet I do. I better judge give me custody. He fought. Right now, Shaw have custody of his daughter. They got shared custody where she still have visitation, but his daughter lives with him. Shaw has switched his business around. You know, he still works at his other job, but he sells like what is he selling now? It's not real estate. It's some type of like a Amway type thing too. I don't know, but it's like with healthy energy, living, and all that stuff. So that's that. And I got to get out of here. So I'll talk to y'all later.